I was just sitting here thinking the last couple of days about what it takes to make a person change. Sometimes it takes something devastating in their life, like the death of a parent or a spouse, or maybe a change in where you're living, or a devastating blow like a tornado tears your house down, or a fire burns your house down. Maybe it takes getting robbed. Maybe it takes a divorce, children coming into your life, that'll make you change. Sometimes addiction will make people change. If you look at the news and all that's going on with the economy and with the riots and the protests and all the world news that's going on, none of it's really good. You got to wonder, back in the old days when the dinosaurs roamed the earth, basically, things were a lot slower. We didn't have computers. I mean, that's one thing that that has changed. The old story from the grandparents used to be that they walked to school barefoot in the snow, and now you tell your grandkids, we grew up without computers or without cell phones. You know, that has made our lives change. All this technology that's come out. A lot of things will make a person change. And generally, unless you are actively seeking it, the changes are not necessarily for the better. I believe that people have to actively seek change for the better. And if they're not actively seeking it, the changes are for the worse. People get bad attitudes, they lose respect, not only for each other, but for themselves, especially for themselves. I found that if a person doesn't have any respect for themselves, they can't respect anybody else. And wouldn't it be wonderful if we just had a chat in the mirror every day with that face that we look at and said, what are we doing to change for the better? What have I done today, or what could I do today to make a change for the better? And then act on that. Instead of being short tempered with people because you don't understand their point of view or don't like their point of view, maybe you could try to be a little more understanding. Or if somebody is short with you, instead of snapping back at them, maybe think, well, I don't know what path they're on and what kind of attitude has made them behave this way. I mean, maybe they just got bad news from a doctor, or maybe they found out that there's something wrong with their spouse or their parents, or maybe they're a caregiver, and caregivers don't get very much rest. So they'll get a little short tempered. Or maybe they lost their job and they don't know how they're going to make it financially, or they lost their home. You don't know what kind of situation those people are in, so maybe you could be a little more tolerant. It would be wonderful if we could just flip a switch, if there was just some magic antidote that would make everything okay again, make everybody cooperative again, make everybody change for the better. And then I saw a commercial on TV about a candy bar, and there was this fella, and he was in a bad mood. Man, oh man, he was just being hateful. And somebody said to him, "Here, you need to eat this candy bar." And he says, "What for?" And he said, "Well, you'll find out." And so he eats the candy bar and he changes. I mean, just this miraculous change comes over him. that he's all of a sudden a wonderful individual. Wouldn't it be fantastic if that's all it took? Just the magic candy bar. And then I got to thinking, maybe the next time somebody behaves in a bad manner toward me, I'll just say to them, hey, you need to go try the magic candy bar. Bless your heart, and walk away.